was a go-go. They don't know my shit, can't guess it, can't see behind the mask. They just see me in a rough, unshaven state. A reprobate, an unlikely element to be educated. Well, guess what, you drunk?
Alright, my old babbers, Bert's back. Now, today, before I get into my main subject, right, you'll notice what I got on my head, that ain't my normal hat, right? That's a different one. That, right, is a buff, right? Now, for, let's say people who are follically challenged, right, not necessarily that I am, but, for them people out there who might be prone to like a cold head, but can't, sometimes you've got these like big woolly hats that itch, like, they all buff, right? I tell you what, that's, you just pull them on, right? You can wear it under your motorbike helmet, you can wear it in bed, you can wear it, it's like proper job, the old buff. But I don't suppose, right, they will actually like sponsor me if they come across me vid, like, because I ain't like, exactly like not the right demographic, but you never know. Like, they might see Bert and go, oh, he's an internet star, like, he's got a buff on. Let's get on the phone, like, and say, how much do you want to stick a buff on your head? And like, what's the word for it? Like, recommend it. Like, Gardener Bert wears a buff, when he's out skiing. Anyway, enough of that. Today's subject, right, is Italian biscuits, right? Now, that, I expect you'll be able to see that. That, for me, Gran Cereale, Frutta, Mirtilli, Nocciole, Mele, right? That is the holy grail of all biscuits, right? That is probably the best biscuit in the world, right? In my experience, there might be, you like Japanese biscuits or like, I don't know, Kazakhstan biscuits, you never know. But that, to me, and I've had a lot of experience with biscuits. Mind, I've had, gardeners like tea and biscuits, you know what I mean? Custard creams and all that, digestives. I got a lot of experience with biscuits, and I tell you what, like, this has been the end of a lifelong search for the perfect biscuit. That is it. Now, obviously, biscuits, everything's very subjective. Like, you might like, like very sweet stuff, but I don't like very sweet stuff. But considering all things considered, like, but not only that, the Italian biscuit goes perfect with your British tea, right? Now that is a cup of Glengettie, which is, again, that's the holy grail of all teas as far as I'm concerned. Now, what I've done, right? See this little box here, the Kit Kat box, right? Eat your heart out if you ain't got one, right? I keep my biscuits in there, look at that, that's neat, isn't it? And if you think, oh, Bert's lucky he's got one of them, I got two. Anyway, what was I saying? Right, you think of Italy, right? People think like Italy. What do you think of? Oh, pizza, pasta, the wine, the cars, the fashion and all of that, the lifestyle, the Mediterranean diet and all the architecture, right? Nobody thinks, oh, let's go to Italy, we can try the biscuits, right? No, neither did I. In Britain, like, what's your best bet on your biscuit front? Well, I don't know. It's all too sweet, innit? Maybe a chocolate chip cookie might cut the cake occasionally. I mean, leaves that sort of leave your teeth on edge, you know what I mean? Digestives, yeah, but they are a bit bland, they ain't that very digestive. And what else, hobnobs, right? For a while, I was looking around for me perfect biscuit, and hobnobs, I got about as close as I got to it was your hobnobs. But even then, they're too sweet, When I come over here, like, and, I'm a biscuit man, like, my breakfast, and on it, nothing particularly, nothing particularly healthy, my breakfast. I might occasionally do a bit of muesli, but you come down in the morning, you got a cup of tea, you open up a pack of these biscuits, you're away. Like, I have like 10 of them for breakfast. Sometimes I'm on a packet a day. I'm on a packet a day of these, right? That's how good they are. I tell you what, I ain't getting fat. Well, I don't get fat anyway, but because of the active lifestyle and all that. But that is it. That was like a surprise discovery. Because I never thought over here I'd find something like that. I did experiment all over the place. All these different biscuits. Oh, I don't know. These are all right. They're too sweet. Or these have got, I don't know. Sometimes but when I bit into my first one of them, right? I thought, oh yeah, this is something. This is it. Like, I'm onto it now. What you look at the actual biscuit itself, right? That is like oats, right? It's got a lot of oats in there, got a bit of wheat flour, it's got nuts in there. It's got like the fruit. It's got like the what are they, myrtle berries, what are they called, red berry, black and like bilberries, whatever they are. But that it's not too sweet, not too salty, and ain't got palm oil in it. Only palm oil. That's terrible stuff. If you know anything about the environment and cutting down the rainforest, palm oil, it's like devastating the planet. You know, one of those things that ain't gonna that. You know, so that is it. That was a surprise to me because I thought, well, you know, one of the things you just don't imagine, like, you know, in your life, you know, you're going through life and destiny will throw you here and throw you there, and all of a sudden, boom, like, you know. So I discovered Glengettie tea. That were like, yeah, well, an epiphany for me. That were an eye opener. I thought you couldn't get like, you know, beyond like Yorkshire tea, like PG tips, you know. You know, I done my tour of the tea world, like, but then I discovered Glengettie, and that was it. Like, ooh, you know what I mean? That was it. Nirvana for a tea drinker. Now, like, you got basically what you got is the perfect combination of two things, right? You've got the Glengettie tea. Well, I tell you what, PG tips do just as well with that, as long as it's a good strong cup of British tea, right? And these biscuits. Problem is, right, it's like, you know, that combination when you go, you know, like for dunking, right, these are really good for dunking, like that biscuit, right, it'll stay in there, that'll stay in there for good, like 15 seconds, right, get it nice and wet, but you won't break up, like when you sometimes, like, you lift your biscuit out and it'll fall off, like, you know, you've got all that stuff in there, you're getting all soft, you've got to get a spoon and scoop it out and all that. Not with them, you time that right. Obviously, that comes with experience. You time that right. These are good Dunkin' biscuit, and also all round like that. You know, that's like, you know, like I can't even find an expression to describe it. Them biscuits and that tea, you know, you could be there, like I said before, like, you know, no, maybe I didn't say that before, but you know, nuclear war down in the bunker and all that. You know, do you think, well, come what may? You know, I got these like Gran Cereali biscuits and me tea, and that's it. Anyway, so that was my topic for today. Surprise discovery in Italy, Italian biscuits. Better than anything what you can find in England, right? I guarantee you that. No word of a lie. I never found nothing better than that. So, obviously, you know, if you want to comment about it, like, you know, say, oh, that's a load of old rubbish, Bert, you've forgotten what's on offer in Blighty and all that. I'm welcome for all of your suggestions and all of your observations about what I've just described to you. So, see you the next time for another topic. Just for now, over and out from Bert.
Low powers a go-go. They don't know my shit, can't guess it, can't see behind the mask. They just see me in a rough, unshaven state, a reprobate.